While lining themselves up to be the best Android phones to be released in the year 2023, the Google Pixel 8 and 8 Pro has yet to reveal themselves, at least officially. But according to the rumor pile that goes around the internet, we might be seeing some good news during the second half of 2023, which made Pixel fans all around the world riled up. In our video today, we've scrounged up all we could get from the internet relating to the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro to keep you in the loop regarding Google's next step. So without further ado, let's begin.
Are you struggling to explain your idea? Your audience is not getting what you're trying to say? An animated explainer video is a perfect solution for you. Explainer videos simplifies any complex ideas through engaging animations, transitions, voiceovers, and meaningful scripts, which altogether create a fun experience for any viewer. And here comes TenStudio, a team of skilled professionals dedicated to creating engaging explainer videos. With over thousands of completed projects, we have the expertise to create explainer videos that break down your message and connect with your audience. Get in touch with TenStudio today.
At this point, it's almost a certainty that Google's flagship Pixel 8 Pro will come with a built-in thermometer, courtesy of a leaked video that was leaked during May. The feature is allegedly a contactless thermometer that will provide information about your skin temperature alongside other objects. While it's not a borderline new feature for a smartphone to have, this would be the first time Pixel implemented something like this on the devices. However, it's best to assume that this feature might be exclusive to the Pixel 8 Pro, but no surprises there. In terms of the overall build and design, from the leaked clips you see here, it's obvious the most notable change is the new camera bar. Swerving off the traditional path, the camera lens here is a bit more spread out and positions itself across the device. This position gives the sensor some extra breathing room that results in minimizing the shattering issue their predecessor was so notorious for. If you remember from our last video, March was the month when we got our earliest look at the Pixel 8 Pro's design language, and as you can see, it matches with the clips provided today, basically confirming the design at this point. And yes, we get it, it does look like a somewhat modified Pixel 7 Pro, but hey, we're all for it. Aside from the camera, the phone appears to be a bit more rounded and polished and reminiscent of the S23 Ultra. For the displays, Google had listened to the prayers of their customers and provided a flat 6.7-inch display for the Pro variant, which makes anyone who's familiar with Pixel phones release a sigh of relief. With two adorable codenames for the phones titled Husky and Shiba, the former one appears to be the Pixel 8 Pro with 2822 by 1344p resolution, while the latter seems like the smaller Pixel 8 rocking a 2268 by 1080p resolution, which is surprisingly a bit lower than the current Pixel 7 phones. Excuse me? Could this mean they're building the phone from scratch and gunning toward a new design? Or perhaps a smaller Pixel 8 offering? There's something to think about. Now, as far as the specs and hardware go, we know that the Tensor G3 from Google is currently residing in its testing phase. With the codename Zuma, the chip is rumored to be based on a yet unannounced Samsung Exynos 2300 processor. Being based on Samsung's 3nm node, the chip might be comparable to TSMC, and with the current Google Tensor G2 being a 5nm chipset, we could see exponential growth in overall power and performance. Oh, lest we forget, we also expect the Google Pixel 8 lineup to provide an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which should by all means be faster than the optical sensor that comes with the Pixel 7. Who knows, this might even give the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra a run for its money. Now, for the best bit, one simply does not talk about the Pixel series without mentioning their camera setup. The Pixel lineup always had a penchant for impressive photography capabilities, a result of combining top-tier hardware with cutting-edge software while being laced with AI-powered photo processing. Previously, we've seen Google sticking with the same camera sensors for more than years at a time, and while we do understand the if it's not broke, don't fix it approach, a change might do some good, and changes are apparently on the horizon. In other news, Google's also working relentlessly to improve the night sight on the next-gen smartphone. Google had a couple of issues combining high-resolution zooming with low-light photography, which made night shots not the core strength of the company, but with the Pixel 8 on the horizon, some computational magic here and there, and we might actually get to see some difference. Now, while the pricing and release date are still shrouded in mystery, Based on some educated guesses relating to the previous Pixel releases, we can see the biggest selling point of the Pixel phones has been the price you pay for getting one. With a record of being a pretty solid value for money option, the latest Pixel devices so far have more than enough capability to undercut the competition to a certain degree. Now, while it's not confirmed if Google is still willing to play Mr. Nice Guy in terms of pricing, here's to hoping that they don't take their kid gloves off. The Pixel 7a costs around $50 more than the Pixel 6a, which unfortunately suggests the prices would see a bit of an increase in the year 2023. Guess we'll find out more sooner than later. And we have our money on an October release date, judging by the predictable pattern when it comes to phone launches. If the past dates are of any indication, mark your calendars and let us know if you were right or wrong. We'll be back as soon as we get our hands on some new information regarding the Google Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. In the meantime, do let us know your own thoughts and speculations regarding Google's next step, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.